All right. So today we're going to learn how to make a like a hard cover, like the cover for hardcover books and brochures. And I will explain why I'm combining both. So we're gonna open Affinity, and we're gonna hit this beautiful plus button. We are going to, I guess, yeah, we could do the A4. I work in inches. Okay. CMYK because printing. We don't want facing pages. See margins. Let's go an inch. Bleed, I think it's 0.127. Okay. Yep. Alright, so we got this beautiful page right here. And we're going, because this is a trifold, so we need 3 pages. So we're going to add 2, because 2 plus 1 is 3. Extended spread. And then we got 3. So first we're going to do a book cover. So the spine isn't this big. So we're going to select, right click, spread properties, select a page, click the middle one. To be honest, I don't know. We could quickly look up dimensions of spine. Dimension. Spine. Hold on. Go book spine. Number of pages, the paper thickness, and the binding type will cause the size for this. And I don't have a ruler on me, so let's get this book quick. Well, it's almost an inch. Let's go an inch. 1.5. That's not right. That's not right. Got this. Boop is 1 inch. Oh, that's why. Ugh, obnoxious is what this is. Cancel. Oh my goodness. Make sure this is unlinked, okay? There we go. Oh my dear goodness, crying me is a bucket. 1 inch. There we go. We did it. We finally did it. Okay. And then right here we got our cover. So got fold here. Command J, where's flip horizontal V. Guess it doesn't really matter, but okay, there's our front and back. And then we got our beautiful spine, which would be nice to be able. There we go. Change the color. Okay. And there's our book cover. Okay. So we got our spine, our front page, our back page. Front cover, back cover. Our back cover will always have a barcode. I'm gonna use Molly Burke's book cover quick as like placement reference. But yeah, there's some that you see here. Hers, it's in the middle. Get a text box. So this would be what people are saying about the book, or a description. So for paperback, it's description usually, because we will have a flap inside, which, if you think about it, this is kind of a brain fart. A paperback, how I have this set up, because we would actually have a flap on both sides here to wrap around the book. So let me see. What book do I want to do? Molly Burke's is perfect, and she actually talked about the process of her designing her book. I don't know. I was working on a Nancy Drew, one of a book that I was listening to, an audio book. So let me just do that for funsies, and so we'll start paperback and then hardcover. Paperback tends to be for kids, I believe. I'm looking at my bookshelf. And memories too, so let's open this one. So it's this. Okay. So this is kind of what I did. So let's delete this. Actually, wait. We're gonna do this. Document setup. Turn off facing pages. And we're gonna do what we just did. Add. So it'd be before page 1 because we already had the cover set up. Extended. Need 2. this. Spread properties, selected pages, and we said 1.5. There we go. And we drag the color. Probably have to change that, because that's not looking great with red whatsoever. And so we can delete page 6. Okay. Then my layers. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. We could do the box here. That text Nancy Drew sleepover suites. Okay. Okay. Then we got the artist, or the author, Caroline Keene. And this is, go here, centered, align, and then we have the and then it's the logo of the publisher. And we're gonna group that together. Spine. I want to keep these as assets. This is cover. And this group, and that's cover. I'm gonna call this assets. And then a text box here, which would be and don't forget about the barcode. Probably go right here. Okay, Command G, and then it's back. Group. Okay. We got this, assets. we need to move our ball is what we need to do. Actually, we don't really need to. What's this one? Okay, that's the cover. This is the back. So we could move this a little bit and then move this a little, which we could go like this. We're gonna go vector. What tools right here? Like that. And then goes up like this. Playing with the whip tool is, in my opinion, one of my favorite tools to play with. So, and we can make this smoother by A, and then we don't need that, or actually I think it's smoother if you have all more, but anyways. I forget the story behind this, but they found a picture, or someone took a photo, and it showed, it was a doll, I believe, and it goes missing. So Nancy and her friends are trying to figure out what happened to this doll. And there was a photo, found button, and so my thought process was the yarn, and like every detective, there's like bullet points kind of thing. And there's more series to this, like another one, which I'm shocked that it's not here, to be honest. To see how this looks, go like that. So we don't see the margins. Like the margins is really distracting. So we have this, can move this down because the folds, like you see this line here is where it's gonna fold. So we should have more room for it to breathe. Group, spine. No, we don't want to move the picture, because that works. Yeah, that's good. Do that. That works. And we might want to move the yarn. Oh, okay, I see what happened here. So we need a, so what I did was have this selected, shift, click, and we want to select this, so shift, click. And make sure that you have the A button, or the A, the white arrow, this one. And we want to join curves. There we go. So it's selective, which I don't want that. This move tool will give the anchor. It was a sharp tool, which tends to be like the end. Yeah. Okay. And I want to move this down like that. Okay. And to show a client, like, okay, let's say Miss Keen wanted me to design the whole series. So go here. Okay, so we go here, and we're going to add 2. Okay. And we're going to do the same. Select, make sure it's not linked. 1.5. Okay. We want like a brown. I don't know why, like chocolate to me, I put like a red tint to it, but I don't think that's a case, you know? Command C, Command V. We want layers. We want just this command. Make sure this is, and then we're gonna change the colors. Command C, Command V. Text. So this would change. That would change. That would change. Title. Okay. Like this. All right, and now we're gonna change the color. What goes with brown? Not that, that's for sure. Let's go Pantone. It's too bright. I kind of like that. And we're gonna grab our yarn color. We're gonna, the stroke, we're gonna select our yarn. I think we did it darker, so let's, like that. So this, it'd be the same color. Oop. Like that. So that's an example. Again, I like going back and forth. So here's a placement, and then I'm like, okay, I need. Trying to think of the clues that were found. The recipe, because that's what we're looking for. But yeah, and then just place it in each location. We could still move it around if we do that and move that around and then edit from there. Or we could lock that, or we could just, let's say, unenjoin that. And like, select, do that, and then delete. Nope. Make one here. So we can break it. Go here, break. And it should have worked. Oh, wait. There we go. And then the do not. There is a donut one. Where are you? Donut. This one's a clean one. I would actually use the pen tool, or where are we? Vector. The pencil tool, and just like that. And then right here is where I'm wrapping the what are they called? The pins for the cork boards. As an example. There we go. Awesome. I really don't like how this, it's still so like neon. Like we don't want that. I kind of like that. Then we select this. There we go. Doesn't go with it, but it's close. So something like that. Alright. And then layout. See how it looks. So here would be Nancy Drew, and then the title of it, missing recipe. And then you repeat the title for the spine, because this is a paperback. Maybe a description like what happened or something. Now, let's say this was a hardcover book. So, come here. Add one page after 6, extended. And then we go over here, and it's going to be before 4. Add before 4, one page, extended. We're going to right click, spread properties, and we're going to select this page and this page. Okay. I guess we can't select more than one. Okay. Which is fine. Book cover. I'd say it could be half, but it looks like we have like, what, a third not covered. So we're gonna do some math. Calculator. So we got 513, and we're gonna divide that by 2. So it's gonna be 2.565. And I'm just gonna copy this because we're gonna repeat it over here. Boop. Okay. And we go over here, right click, spread properties, select B. Okay. And it's locked. So that. And we go like this. In a way, I don't know. So I'm gonna open this, what I'm using as like a reference. Okay. So block this. Got the image of Miss Keene. Little biography or a snippet. Oh, really? Great, now I want to look at my other book covers. Okay. So then we have we're gonna group. What's this? Oh, okay. Okay. So again, remember, like, so we got our spine, our back flap, spine. We need a back cover, or not cover, but so it's here. And we have, which can be white, so that group. No. Okay. Back cover. Okay, so now we need the front flap, which tends to be a snippet about. So text, wrong text box. Kind of want to follow this. Get our magnet on so I can click our guide here. Get A. Maybe it's pinning this. Probably not. Boom. And then here is our, for our hard copy. Oh, let me put this. Boop. Okay. I probably want to move this upwards. Like that. Give some room. Oop, pardon me. So now we're going to do a brochure, which is the same process. So what we're going to do actually is just going to hit Command New. Did not save it. Okay. So we're going to create a preset called brochure column, which I'm probably going to spell incorrectly. Column. Okay. So our height is 8.5. Okay. If we did the math, it's 3.67. 300 CMYK. Journal facing pages. This might be too large, the 1 inch, but that's fine. Great preset. Wait, hello? That's not right. That's not right. CMYK. There we go. And then create document. Alright, we're going to add to extend spread. Okay. Alright. We're gonna just boop, boop, and boop. Okay. Now, brochure is not just front page, right? We got an inside page too, of Gusties. Oh, goodness. All right. So what we're going to do is just to duplicate. And now we got our front and back. Okay. Okay. So we are going to do I have this, my Fallout, a fan-made Fallout is what I call it. I made this. Because I love handouts, like something that I could like touch and keep that fits the world. So the concept is, one of the games in Fallout is in the beginning, they go door to door to get you to sign up to be in one of the bunkers. And so I made this as, this is one of the pamphlets that they would give you. Here the fold is off because of the paper I used. I used too thick of a paper for this. I don't want paper or you know, um, the everyday printer paper. I want it a little bit thicker than that, more sturdy. And so it's not a perfect like trifold because I do want this special. So this fold should be like right underneath the dotted line is the look I was going for. Okay. So let me try to see if I can find nope. Oh, that's a JPEG. Open with Affinity. Hopefully. Nope, this is an image. It tricked me. It tricked me. Let me just look up Fallout. A short post. Nope. Brochure. Here we go. Open with Affinity. Here we go. So this is because of how I'm printing. And I think it's because I have facing pages on, this should be CMYK first off. Okay. Do I even still have this? I should. I don't really want to look for it. So what makes you special? So then I'm trying to think of the fold. Because this is covering this. So I got the measurement by going like that. So it's 2.234. And then this should be that. Copy. It's V. What? That was silly of me. You are correct by that. That was silly of me. V. Go down and then here. A little bit of room to breathe. That makes sense. So then move this in the back. Arrangement back. So we need the letters to be inside the fold. I'm gonna like this. So this. There we go. Cuckoo. That's fine. Okay. Minus. Go one more. 19 works. Okay. 0. And then not what I wanted. Delete. And then we remove this. And also the dotted lines kind of help too. It'd be nice if I stopped doing that. Get rid of this rectangle. Okay. And then here was going to be a map. But I'm not liking how it's turning out. And then again, so this is with all the guides and lines and all that beautiful, fun stuff. I put a grid layout and stuff. And then this is what it looks like, clean and refined. We need to fix this. This looks terrible. That's why. Convert this into curves. There we go. Okay. Need to fix this. Okay. I know I didn't show like the process, like make a brochure. I'm like, okay, I want this to be like here, so I kind of like measured it. Give room for like the fold of the paper. Okay, so we're at the point in the project where we need to export, get ready to print. So we need to save this as a PDF. I don't know if PDF actually means print document file, but that's what it means to me. Alright, export PDF or print. We want to include printer marks. Let's see. Should have the preview. You want a 300 dpi, dots per inch. Best quality. We don't have hyperlinks, bookmarks. We don't need invisible layers. We need bleed. Okay, and then we're gonna export. I already saved this, so I'm gonna just go YT for YouTube. Save it in my brochure folder. Okay. And then here we go. So here's our die cut. We're gonna fold these. Okay, folds, die cut. And then here are our, showing the middle of our document. Okay. And then we're gonna Command P to print. We're doing scale to fit. Fit our document. In reality, you want it to be able to fit or print the actual size. But yeah, so we'll save this PDF. Command S. And this is the file that you would send, like everything is ready, done, perfect, thumbs up. You would send this file to the printer. They'll print it out. Some printers will do the folds and the die cuts and all that stuff. I personally enjoy the folds, doing the folds. I have fun with that. And there you go. Easy peasy. I will show, well, the thumbnail is the folded version. So, yeah. If you like and want to see more, like and subscribe. Any suggestions on what I should show next? Again, down in the comments. I would be happy to show you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.